Couldn't get it through the field. Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. That's gone. Didn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. And they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. End of the over. The Titans are 1 for 1.
End of the first, not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
Norkia coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
No shot offered. That's a confident appeal. Oh, that is absolutely plumb. The ball hurtling towards the pads, and the batter didn't even play a shot. No, terrible shot. End of the over, 3 off it. The Titans are 4 for 1.
Another good over by the bowlers. Bowled to their field well, mixed their deliveries nicely.
Start from the pavilion end. Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Oh my, that's racing away.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nicked it! Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Flashed at it. Didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. This could be trouble. Oh, great run out.
An innings that promised much and really in the end delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With that wicket, we'll see it change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Markram taking guard. Been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Big edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away. End of the over, 8 off it, the Titans, 22 for 2. Jensen, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Straight to the fielder. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just had to take a wicket to make it. Excellent.
Someone needs to grab some wickets and fast. Not enough productivity so far, despite some great bowling.
Crash! Beautiful bowling.
trudged back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
No need to run for that one. Gets onto the back foot and powers it away for four.
Doty, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field. Doesn't beat the infield. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
Jansen from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Oh, stunning delivery.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Jansen finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance though.
Pandya, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive outside edge. Was quick onto that in the infield. Solid shot, that's going for 4.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Huge edge. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
The last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. Go on! Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
They trudged back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard... work and threw it away in the end.
Field come up now, you think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Titans are 44 for 5. Pandya from the Reliance end. ticking scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Onto that early, that could be 4. Pandya has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Cuts that off well in the infield. The bowler looks really confident. Big edge, where's that going?
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edged. Has her under with a huge appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
And with that wicket, the new bat will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. End of the over, 5 off it. The Titans are 55 for 6. Norkia back on now. Punched down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. careful on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Has a under from the pavilion end. That's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Sharma watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward to putting pressure on the batter. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Straight to the fielder. Nice shot, straight gully. End of the over, 4 off it. The Titans are 78 for 6. Stokes, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and have taken a good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out of the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Great shot, pulled straight to back and square leg. Finds the fielder with that shot. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Green, the pace bowler coming into the attack. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Stokes from the pavilion. Yeah. Stark, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the pavilion. And Stark over the pitches and pays surprise. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
And that's on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on length is obviously the way to go. Sharma didn't get bat on that, and that'll go away to the boundary for 4 byes. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Titans are 93 for 7. Kumar coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Great shot, gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. On the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
Dhoni, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Perfectly timed.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Nice shot, straight to gully. End of the over, 10 off it. The Titans are 103 for 7. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Hit that one on the arm. A fabulous drive for 6.
Star shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row? Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses everything. Two straight has just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s. How will the bowler respond?
Doesn't beat the infield. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Kumar to bowl the... last over. The right armour is coming into the attack from the reline. 10. Was quick onto that in the infield. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that was a slower ball that didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, just got to accept it and move on. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. This total is well below par and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
The bowler looks really confident.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Charming, overstepped by a fair way. You don't want to be giving away extra deliveries too often. Sharma played it on that and guides it down the third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Thick edge, no! That's racing away. 10 runs out in that over. Punjab, 10 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Rana, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Etched it. They've gone up here. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
Brilliant diving stop. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Got that away nicely. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. Punjab, 17 for 1.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Sharmy coming back in. To the attack.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. De Villiers watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Straight to the fielder. Well, that's the end of a great display of bowling. No score from it. Nicely putting pressure on the batters. Rana from the Reliance end. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's gone. Nice simple catch.
Trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Couldn't get it through the field. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Sharmy has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing way.
Yeah, a very simple shot. So lets it come and cuts it away for four.
That's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line, flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will he reply?
Doesn't beat the infield. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
The Titans needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained at good over. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and been put away.
Last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Great shot, pulled straight back to square leg go. Doesn't far, straight through, and batter was late on that one.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. And now, 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. And again, see you later on your bye. 2 wickets on the trot.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Lots of pressure coming in the bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Finds the edge.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Dhoni taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Was quick onto that in the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
You can't bowl that wide to someone of this skill. That's just a simple square cut through to the boundary for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? Lot to point this delivery out of the boundary. No, terrible shot. Watson will be pleased with their work now. That's under pressure. Very well. It's something they do so well. Doesn't far from the Reliance team. Lovely cover drive straight to the edge cover field. Square cut finds point. No run. Massive outside edge. There's a chance for hits.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Don't pace now. Straight down the ground, mid-on, take that one. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the over. Punjab, 7-4 for football. Right on fast bowlers coming into the attack from the Reliance team. Mark. Into the attack now from the Reliance team. Misses everything. That's gone. Nice for an easy catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the fifth wicket. And a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. It's in the air and safe. She gets some runs from that. Incredible. What a grab. Out. What a screamer.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build it into the team. Nice shot, just a few off hands.
Sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Thick edge. End of the over. Punjab 79 for 6. Going with spin now. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot, pulled straight back to square leg go. They've got up here. Massive outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting pressure on the batter. Time to keep pressure on now. Great ball, that last one. Find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Two runs coming that over. Punjab are 1 for 6.
Runs have been at a premium in this middle portion of the match.
Markram from the Reliance team. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Hit that one on the up. Fabulous drive for 6.
Tried something a bit different last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, it just might get that wicket. Pulled away straight to square leg. Missed it. That was a chance. Everyone's gone up.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around the crease.
New batter always likes to feel bad on balls. They bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Square cut finds point. No run. Big edge. Markram getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Swept away to find field.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive straight to the ex-cover fielder. End of the over, 5 off it, Punjab, and on 6 and 7. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Chance to run two. Smacks that away through the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. Does help switch up your deliveries. Just to keep them guessing. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide cover. That'll give you a bit of confidence early on. Maybe up short of down here.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Massive outside edge. 10 runs out in that over. Punjab are 6 and 7.
Runs being at a premium in this middle portion of the match.
Watson coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Pulled away straight square leg. No, look at all there on that one.
Eight wickets for the opening batters out there in the field will be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Edged it. Power, precision in that shot.
Flashed away, but well enough to find the boundary. Can he come back with the dot ball?
Great shot, pulled straight back and square they go. 6 runs added in that over. Punjab, 112 for 8. Watson has been going really well here. Comes back on from the Reliance team. Charmy coming back in. The attack has done well so far. Slips have really gone up here. They like it. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short from there. Runs out there. Good job. 18 for 8. Overton from the pavilion end. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Couldn't get it through the field.
what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. The bowler was really confident.
Just two to win.
Well, that was a struggle getting smacked all over the park.
Rob feels like we've been watching the equivalent of a Sunday afternoon drive here today. They've coasted along and are still looking comfortable in the run chase.
Rana to finish this innings. I hope you enjoyed the match. Ended up being a very close one. Hope to see you soon.